The kitchen sits off Nnebisi Road, Asaba, Delta State, in Emeka Osuji's house. An iron burner hissing under a pot of oha soup. Pepper steam thick enough to sting the eyes. Ijeoma, 62, stands at the stove in her wrapper, spoon raised, a ritual older than their marriage. She dips it, tastes, waits. 30 years she has done this before him. Not because she doubts her hand, but because his verdict has always been the seal. The doctor's letter sits folded on the table beside the salt tin his mother gave them the week they wed at Ogwashuku. Ijeoma holds the spoon towards him. Steam rises between them like something that could still be crossed. His fingers tap once against the folded letter. The paradox he cannot resolve. The salt that has always meant she loves him is now the salt that could kill him. Taste ya, she says. Taste it. He takes the spoon. His hand does not move towards his mouth. Ndewo. No. I am Yvonne Choma Mbanefo, heritage futurist and daughter of the soil. Welcome to Igbo Daily Drops. Episode 122, week 25, day 2, Tuesday. Today, how the vocabulary of seasoning becomes the vocabulary of survival. In an Igbo kitchen, this food is too salty has never been a complaint. It has always been care wearing an apron. Ka anyị bido. Let us begin. Ijeoma has done this every evening since the year they married. Tasted first, so whatever reached Emeka's tongue had already passed her own judgment. This is Inyeju Diafo, filling the husband's belly. The wife's craft, proper feeding, pride made edible. To season generously was never excess. It was proof this house did not lack. Emeka lowers the spoon back into the pot without tasting. Ijeoma's face does not move, but her hand finds the edge of the counter. Restraint was never on the menu of love. Today, 3 sentences. This is the vocabulary that lets a man protect his heart without wounding hers. Repeat after me. Sentence 1. No dear. In English, it has salt. No dear. No dear. No dear. Emeka says it first, testing how it sounds before it becomes a verdict. Sentence 2. Nnu ṅara nri a. In English, this food is too salty. Nnu ṅara nri a. Nnu ṅara nri a. Nnu ṅara nri a. He sets the spoon down and says it the way Ijeoma taught him to say anything difficult. Gently. Once. Sentence 3. Anyị riri nri na-enweghị nnu. In English, we ate food that has no salt. Anyị riri nri na-enweghị nnu. Anyị riri nri na-enweghị nnu. Anyị riri nri na-enweghị nnu. Not I. Anyị. we. These 3 sentences are in your free speaking workbook this week. Download it at learnibonow.com. If you're driving right now, just listen. The workbook will be waiting. Emeka lifts the spoon to his mouth. He tastes it. The same soup, exactly as it has always been. Nnu ṅara nri a, he says. Not loud, not clinical. The way he once told her the canoe was taking on water at Ogwashuku, and they had to sit very still together. Ijeoma looks at him. She does not argue. She adds a little water, then more oha leaves, more ground cocoyam to thicken it back, rebuilding the pot around the wound, stirring, watching the salt lose its grip. Neither of them calls it sacrifice. What happened at that stove was never a correction. Di na nwunye gbaa izu, ibe ji aghọọ nnukwu nri. Di na nwunye gbaa izu, ibe ji aghọọ nnukwu nri. When husband and wife confer together, even a piece of yam becomes abundant food. The pot did not shrink. It began speaking a language they both now share. I have watched women taste the food in the pot before their husbands for a reason nobody explains aloud. It is not humility. It is guardianship. Sister Joseph Therese Abasiere, in her 2000 ethnography, Women in Igbo Life and Thought, by Rutledge, names this Ikwachidi, a wife's sacred duty to shield her husband's vulnerability, even from illness. Yoruba market women carried the same silent authority, protecting a household's dignity through what they chose to serve. What Igbo wives practice as Ikwachidi for centuries, modern medicine now calls caregiver-led dietary management. The pot was never just food. It was the first hospital this marriage ever had. Before this day ends, say Nnu ṅara nri a aloud to someone who has fed you generously as you taste what they made. Conferring is not correction. It is how a marriage keeps feeding both people at the table. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds Oke Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. Grab your free speaking workbook at learnibonow.com. This has been your Igbo Daily Drop. Abụ nwanne gị nwaanyị Yvonne Choma Mbanefo. I am your sister Yvonne Choma Mbanefo. Ka ịhụnanya unu na-atọ ụtọ dịka nri esiri nke ọma. May your love always taste as good as a meal made with care. Ka anyị hụ echi. Until we meet again tomorrow.